Hey, what's up YouTube? Khallid AKA Smoove Flipper. Welcome back to my channel. So this video I wanted to go over a question that I get asked a lot, and that question is, should we buy BAD ESN phones? Now, this is a great question for those who are just starting phone flipping, or those who have, kind of been in it for about 2 or 3 months and don't quite understand this particular part of the business. So the short answer for this question is yes, you should buy BAD ESN phones, but there are some things you need to understand first. So, first and foremost, BAD ESN phones, when it comes to devices that aren't paid off, they have been blocked from the carrier, those devices, typically for me, I have the biggest profit margins from BAD ESN phones. Those are where you're gonna really grow your capital by buying these type of devices. And then when you get into this business, you're gonna understand that 90% of the phones that you come across are going to be financed. That's just because people finance these phones that they can't afford, and a couple months down the road, they're gonna need cash, so they're gonna come to us to give them cash for their devices. So the phones that we buy and sell as BAD ESN, those phones, we're buying and reselling as is. So it's a pretty quick turnaround for those. But when it comes to phones that someone says, hey, I have a BAD ESN phone, you check the device, check the IMEI number, and the IMEI number is showing stolen, lost or stolen result. For me personally, I don't buy devices that I can see that the phone has been reported lost or stolen via the result. So if I'm checking the phone, let's say on sickw.com, and I'm checking it out, they said the phone's not paid off, but I'm getting a result that's saying the phone has been reported lost or stolen, I won't buy it. And that's just because I like to keep my business as clean as possible. I don't want to be that person that people come to sell stolen devices to. It just makes everything easier, and when you buy something and that it's been reported lost or stolen, to me that doesn't sit right with me, as a person. But at the same time, you don't want to be caught up in situations like that where you may have, police knocking at your door because you've bought a stolen phone, and that phone, has been reported to the police previously. So it's been tracked back to you, and yeah, you bought this phone, knowing that the phone was reported lost or stolen, and then you have to deal with that situation as well. So that's the only thing that you need to worry about when buying these type of phones is, if the phone has been reported lost or stolen, just stay away from it. Don't buy it. It's just not worth it. Yeah, you might have a good profit margin here, but that's just not worth the hassle in the long run. There's a lot of phones out here to buy. That's not going to be your only phone where you're going to make money on. There's going to be plenty of phones where you can buy at a finance, and that you can flip really fast to private buyers and on eBay. So, when it comes down to everything, guys, my advice is to buy them. But make sure you check the IMEI numbers on every phone you buy, regardless if it's clean, if they're saying it's unlocked. Run the IMEI, make sure that the phone is clean and good to go, and you should be good to go. You shouldn't have any issues with it coming back on you as far as someone accusing you of buying this phone that was stolen. But on top of that, there are there's instances where you may buy a phone that's financed, and let's say the seller that sold you the phone, a couple days after, they call their carrier saying, hey, this phone has been stolen from me. And then the carrier will report this phone as stolen because the seller did. But when you check the phone, it was just financed. It wasn't reported stolen. So that does happen, and it has happened to me where I sold a phone as financed and it ended up being, lost or stolen a couple days after. nothing happened because you know, I sold it to a private buyer, but at the same time, you don't want to get caught up in just buying the phone knowing that it's been reported lost or stolen from jump. Okay, so that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I covered everything in this video. Again, I get this question asked a lot, probably more than any other question, and you know, hopefully this video can kind of answer everything for you guys and make it easier for you guys to understand. So if you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.